I'm back. Do I look focused on your screen? I think it's just my computer.
It's a little, I mean, it's not as focused.
Oh.
Maybe.
Hi, Jeanette. Welcome. Welcome back, Biddy Penny. Can everybody hear me? And does everything look okay?
Sorry.
Okay. Trying to steal my camera. Hey, Elizabeth. Not sure why it's so blurry. I'm wondering if it's my internet. My hand will focus. It's always fun to come into a live with someone who doesn't know what she's doing. It's not focusing. Well, we'll see what happens. So, we'll just go from here. I wanted to talk today. Today is World Card Making Day. And I just wanted to come on and talk about the stacks and stacks of. Ooh, I'm more focused now. But anyway, wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about the stacks and stacks and stacks of the card kits that I have sitting on my counter. I have a bad addiction. I love all things paper and all things crafty, and I can get sucked into buying a card kit in a heartbeat. And so that's what I did. I have all of these card kits. I'm subscribed to 4 different card kits, and I'm the world's worst to just let them sit on my counter. And so today I'm going to make myself open up and use one of my card kits. I currently subscribe to 4 different ones. I'm subscribed to the Not Too Shabby shop. You see this one completely untouched, and guess what? A new one is coming out. And I'm also subscribed to one from Pink and Main, which is the one I'm going to use today, and then also the Stamps of Life. I'm subscribed to the Stamps of Life card kit, the stamp set of the month, and the die set of the month. I'm a sucker. I love this. I have all these grand plans. When I see them, I'm going to do all these great things with them, and I never do. So today I'm going to open up the newest Pink and Main that I have in my possession. I think there's actually another one that's out now. But the Pink and Main kits are always fun. They have this great little project bag that come with them. A lot of the clubs that I'm noticing now come out with these little project bags, which are neat. And this one, it always comes with a postcard that you can actually just use for inspiration, or you can put it on a card front and you're done with a card. On the back, it gives you the contents of your kit, and it gives you your color palette, which is great for taking over to your inks and picking out inks that will match, which I've done this morning. You almost always get a cool little sequin pack, and it kind of lets you get to know what color scheme you're working with. You almost always in the Pink and Main have epoxy dots, and these are glitter epoxy dots. They're really awesome. You get a 6x6 paper pad, and Pink and Main's paper is always so great. I mean, the color scheme, this teal has me. And just look. And they're all double-sided papers. I mean, how can you not love that? Look at those squirrels. There is a stencil. This one has pumpkins on it. It's really pretty. The stamp set, this particular month, you have solid stamps, so there's not a lot of coloring that needs to be done, which is neat. And it comes with the die set to go with the stamp set. This month we got a new pair of reverse tweezers, which I can use a new pair. Mine are sticky gunky with stuff, so that's good. You get a little flare pen, and then you get some great cardstock. This is basil. It's got the nice texture in the orange. Here's some kind of a light yellow. It's called Daisy is the color. And there's a lighter brown in the basil called Cinnamon Stick. And then you have this wonderful, it's got dots, raised dot like a Swiss dot. It's called Tahitian Princess. Those are all basil cardstocks. Then there is a chocolate brown. There is a tan piece of cardstock. This is thinner. This is maybe 65-pound cardstock. Then you get 2 pieces of white. Feels more like 110. And this amazing piece of glitter cardstock. That color is gorgeous. So pretty. So today I am just going to take a few minutes and play with this kit. I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to make a card. I've picked out a card sketch. This is a Mojo Monday card sketch. It is, it doesn't have a number. It's a slimline edition for Mojo Monday. And I'm just going to play with some pattern papers. I like Mojo Monday card sketches because they have the measurements on it, and it makes it easy for dummies like me. And I'm going to use some of this gorgeous pattern paper. And somewhere there's going to be some of this glitter cardstock on that card because it's just too pretty not to use. And let's get some sequins and or enamel dots. Okay, so first off, I'm going to take some of the white cardstock and cut my card base. And I'm going to cut my card base to 7 by 8.5. This is a new paper trimmer for me, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing. Put that in there. About to cut it wrong. Seven by 8.5, and then I'm going to score it at 3.5. Uh-oh. Y'all are going to get to hear the dog. She's excited about something, which doesn't take much. Put that in the corner and use my Ergo bone folder to burnish down that score mark. I love this bone folder for this reason. My hands have a hard time holding on to the smaller bone folders, and so that works really well for me. All right. So I think I'm going to, let's look through this pattern paper. I'm going to pick out 2 pieces of this pattern. The wood grain's pretty. The squirrels, they kill me. I love them. That plaid's pretty. I'm going to hold that to the side. That teal polka dot's pretty too. Oh, but do I like that? No, I like the polka dots. Floral's pretty, but still like the polka dots. Yep, I think I've got my winner. I'm going to use those, the plaid and the teal polka dots. And apparently I'm going to throw the rest of my cardstock on the floor because it just fell. All right, and then let's choose a solid color for our back mat. Let's go with So, newsflash, the dog is barking at the flag on the front of the house. It's the wind is blowing and is making noise, so she's saving us from that evil, mean American flag out front. Okay, I think I'm going to use that orange on the back. I like that. I like that bright color. Okay. So our back mat is to be cut at 2.5 by 7 1/4. Okay. Seems very narrow, but I'm missing mats is the problem. 2.5 by 7 1/4. That's okay. We have plenty of paper. We'll make plenty of mats. There's one mat. So let's go back to our solid paper and make a mat out of the, let's go with this brown. It is 3 by 7 1/2. So what do you all have planned for today? What's the weather like in your world? And then we're going to go 3.5 by 8 1/2. Let's use the, the teal. I didn't cut that brown right. It was supposed to be 7 3/4. So let's go back to that. 3. It helps if you read by 7 3/4. I knew that didn't look right. Here we go. That's the better, much better. All right, so on our pattern paper, we're going to need one that's cut 2 by 4. see, do I want my, yep, 2 inches by 4 inches. And then we want the other piece to be cut 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's really cute. All right, now we need, I'm gonna go to the glitter for my circle. I pulled out my circle dies from Spellbinders. So I'm gonna run this through my die machine. Let's see what size I want to use. Too big. I think that's good. All right, be right back. I'm gonna walk over here to my die cutting machine. I have a magic mat from scrapbook.com, and I use that in my Gemini Junior. I love it. I've about worn it out. It's probably time to get a new one. And that glitter paper cuts really nicely. Very nicely. I've had some that when I ran it through my die machine, it would either not cut, or if it didn't cut, I would put in a shim and it would stretch it. Ah, that is so pretty. All right, I think I'm gonna cut another little circle out of the white, and just stamp a sentiment there. I'm gonna cut it out of a little bit smaller circle, use the smaller circle. Sit right there in the center. So let's get our stamp set to see if I have a sentiment small enough to go there. I think I do. I think that Happy Autumn will fit there very nicely. Yep. Okay, let's get her out of the way and grab my Misty, because if I don't have the Misty, I will surely mess it up. because I'm a terrible stamper without it. My husband had to take the dog out because she's so freaked out about this flag out there. Probably going to have to end up taking the flag down to get any peace. So I pulled out some inks earlier that I think match the cardstock pretty well. I think I'm going to use the VersaFine Clear Acorn ink. I think the brown will look good. It'll get in that corner there. I'm going to trust that's going to go the first time. Get my little tool here. Oh, it did. Yay, yay, yay. That looks good. All right, so it's my card. So, you know, there's going to be some foam tape somewhere. I think I'm going to adhere this sentiment straight down on that circle. And then I'll pop that circle up. So let's put this together here. Unclog my glue. Close my ink pad before I make a real mess. Okay. Then my plaid piece goes. Okay, glue. Cooperate. It had its pin in, I swear. I think my problem sometimes is when I put it up, when I put my pin into the glue, it has some dried glue on it, so I get it stuck in there from the pin. Put that there. Oh, that's crooked. No, I'm not putting it like that. Okay. Then our little polka dot piece goes bottom of that. I've still got that plaid piece crooked. We're gonna go with it. It's handmade. Let's see if I can't use up a piece of my scrap here. When I cut off too much, I will most of the time just stick it to the side of my roll. And so I'll have all these little pieces everywhere. That'll work. Get a craft pick. Get these release tabs off. reverse tweezers. That sentiment there. Now I think I'm going to use some, do I want sequins or do I want enamel dots? I think I'm going to go with sequins this time. There's my jewel picker. Let's go with the light blue one right up here. Let's go with an orange one right there. And one of these gold looking ones right here. Okay. Sort of got them back in the bag. I'll finish that up later. And then we'll get our card base. There you go. I think he turned out cute. I can always go back in and add another sentiment on the inside or some scraps of paper to decorate the inside of my card. All right, well, that has it, or that does it, or that's it, or I've had it, or y'all have had it, or who knows what I'm trying to say. I really appreciate you all stopping by this morning. This is my first live, and so it's not the first time I've been live on YouTube. I've been on Crafting with Debbie J a few times before, but it's the first time I've done one on my channel, and I do plan to start doing some more and having a few minutes with all of you. I really do appreciate you all stopping by. It you warmed my heart that you would take a few minutes to hang out with me this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. The weather is gorgeous here. My 1-year-old grandson will be here in just a minute, and we'll get to have a fabulous, fabulous time with him. So anyway, thanks again. Have a great Saturday, great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.